This year, Seminole Ridge High School has 13 new teachers on campus, one of them being environmental science teacher, Miss Yurchuk.
I'm very passionate about outreach, especially reaching kids at a young age so that they get involved in it and know about the dangers of all our environmental changes. Education's the biggest backbone of science as a whole.
While she may be a new teacher this year, she is certainly not new to Seminole Ridge, even starring in 2 of their lip dubs.
A lot has changed since I've been here as a kid. We've got different teachers, some are the same, but most have come and gone. The vibe is very different, but it is still welcoming as it always was. I'm glad to be here.
With all the changes going on, even the familiar faces bring new relationships.
I definitely think there is a weird dynamic. I have one teacher who was actually my 9th grade English teacher, very similar stage, where she has a 9-month-old baby and I have a 5-month-old baby. And while I still see her as Mrs. Brainer, she sees me as a colleague.
It's been a little crazy because I taught her early on in my career. So to see how we are now, not just in the same place career-wise, but even family-wise is really crazy. She was more recently married. She got married around the same exact time I got married, and she had her son only like 6 months after I had my daughter. So we really are in very similar places in our lives.
Graduating in the class of 2019, Kendall Yurchuk was known throughout campus.
Hi, my name is Kendall Wright.
As a more familiar name.
Forgive me, that's my maiden name.
My wife and I started Seminole Ridge. We opened the school back in '05, and Kendall was in pre-K, but she grew up coming to games, coming to Seminole Ridge for events and stuff. And by the time when she was in high school or going into high school, she was being recruited to go to the schools for sports, but she's like, no, I want to be a Hawk.
As a Hawk, Kendall made her mark, being varsity soccer captain, varsity lacrosse player, and even a top 10 student. But being a teacher here is definitely a change. Luckily for Kendall, she's nowhere near alone in this new wing of her life.
When I originally came to this school, my dad was a teacher. It's very comforting to have him here as well, taking a role as a teacher here. He's always here to help me around my classroom. He helped me set up this classroom. My brother, on the other hand, wasn't here when I was a student. He is now a junior, and I don't see him very often, but when I do, it just lifts up my day, and I love to interact with him and get to be more than just a sister, get to be a mentor for him as well.
Although she just started, Kendall already fits in perfectly and is feeling at home once again at the Ridge. For WSRH Extra, I'm Lillian Amirian.